Well, hi there, Cindy Dole here, and this is hour 2 of Home Wizards, a very special broadcast live from the Post Parade. This is where you have a chance to see all those floats that you saw on TV or maybe in person come to life because they're all here at what's really the Pasadena High School location. You basically go to tournamentofroses.com, a chance to find out how to get the shuttle and how to come here and see everything in person. And among the things that you'll be able to see is these 3 adorable bulldogs. They are just now arriving at our booth, and we're going to be settling in and talking with them about it as we have Ron Davis, who did all that great coaching to get those cute dogs to do all the things that they do. Come on, have a seat. Ron Davis with Natural Balance, and we have the 3 dogs here. Ron, welcome back.
Thanks for having us.
Happy New Year. Let's turn your volume up just a little bit louder there. It's kind of hard to hear you. So who do we have? We have
my 3 bulldogs,
yeah,
which are Rose, Sully, and Tillman.
Rose. Who let the dogs out? Now, I didn't hear. What song did you have playing on your float this time?
Oh, Who Let the Dogs Out? Yeah.
Come over here, guys. I want to give you a little pet and a little loving.
Come here, guys. Come here,
Come
Sully.
a little closer over here. I'm going to walk over. Yeah, we can walk around the other side of the booth if we want to, or I can. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Look at you! Now, what? You give me kisses? Oh, he's got a grunt. Which one is this?
This is Rose.
Oh, Rose. Oh, you gave me kisses. Oh, my goodness. I'm getting bulldog kisses. Oh, my goodness. Now, Rose was the one with the tutu from last year.
Her whole line of tutus.
And, these guys and gals look like they're a little tired.
They had a big day yesterday, but
and
believe it or not.
And their paws are wet. They've been doing their show today.
They don't ever want to stop doing their show.
Oh, I love the kiss. Oh, my goodness, slobbery. So tell me about the concept. What were these guys and gals doing? Well, they were not surfing, but
they were skim boarding.
Skim boarding,
which is something you do at the beach at low tide on the wet sand.
Yeah.
And fortunately, my 3 dogs live for it as much as they do snowboarding or skateboarding or surfing. So it's a lot of fun. They get a great exercise, and they just love riding.
Yeah. Was it difficult to get them to do that? I mean, was it more difficult than the previous years, or?
Well, it was tough because it takes a lot of confidence to run full speed and jump on an object with no edges that slides out from underneath you. And but they really pulled through. All 6 dogs we had a blast, and they really performed well.
When the assignment came, I mean, it's pretty much January 2nd, January 3rd when everyone starts thinking about next year, right? And so last year, after the spectacular snowboarding success, you said, well, now how are we going to top that?
Well, luckily, Joey Herrick, the president of Natural Balance Pet Foods, has quite the creative mind.
Yeah.
And he's actually the genius behind all these wonderful floats and make everybody laugh. But he came up with it. He said, I want to do some dock diving dogs, and I want to have the bulldogs doing their thing in the front of the float, skim boarding. And right away I said, well, I need a week break because we just got done with the snowboarding for the spectacular. But he's amazing. He never slows down, and it all came together. Compliments of Fiesta Floats. They did a great job. And
we talked to Raul Rodriguez about him designing it.
I don't know how he takes Joey's mind and puts it on paper, but it's really turned into quite the spectacular event.
It really
just
is.
from construction to completion is people don't really realize how many months and man hours go into it. It's amazing.
And so it isn't just there's months, a whole year of getting the float together, but then you had how long did it take you to get these dogs to skimboard?
Well, luckily, Tillman's been skimboarding for 2 or 3 years.
Oh, old hat.
Yeah, he's amazing.
Hello.
And the youngsters have followed suit, but we did have to have an open audition back in November at Natural Balance, and we found a couple local dogs, actually. Hollywood's from Pasadena, another bulldog, and, of course, the infamous Luigi, the French bulldog, is from Altadena. And,
that's fun.
Yeah, it was great, and we also found a wonderful dog from Vancouver, Canada, named Porter, who's quite the skimboarder, a little terrier.
So how do you walk us through the process? How do you get them comfortable with water and balance?
Some dogs just have a drive that, you can't really teach. And that's the neat thing in an audition because, you get 100 dogs that come out. And right away, Hollywood's a 1-year-old English bulldog, and that board is everything to him. And he hits it with, it's like a Mack truck. He just plows that board. He's amazing.
And then you reward them every time, or how do you?
You know,
encourage it?
luckily, all the dogs we have aren't really treat oriented. They just the board is their reward.
Yeah.
You know, they're just
The challenge of it.
Yeah, I mean, like in my house, like I said before, I gotta hide surfboards and snowboards.
Really?
I can't drive down the road with a skateboard in my back seat because I won't have a back seat for very long.
Now, are bulldogs smarter than other dogs for this particular type of stunt, or is it any dog that could do this?
You know, any dog can do it. For some reason, the bulldogs really like the motion and the speed of board sports. I still can't figure it out because they're not really built to be.
I mean, they're kind of bulky. And,
yeah, I mean, they kind of remind me of like gymnasts. You know, they're kind of short and just really buff.
Yeah.
And people underestimate the strength and the drive that they have.
I mean, look at the shoulders.
Yeah, she's kind of a supermodel, Rose, you know.
Oh, she is. She has nice hips. Very good figure.
She's the Kate Moss of bulldogs.
You haven't had plastic surgery, right? The Kate Moss. How fun. And all the crowd that's here at the Post Parade at our booth, they're all taking pictures and cuddling up because these dogs, they're celebrities, aren't they?
You know, Tillman is... We went through many stadiums with Natural Balance this year. We did a lot of work with Bark in the Parks and Major League Baseball, and he got to throw out the first pitch for a couple of teams, and it was quite the year for him.
Now tell me a little bit more about the auditions, and I'm guessing you might do that again next time to have the general public get their dogs on the float.
Joey has. We already talked yesterday about the 2012 float, and it's.
Now what? I'm thinking zip lining. Come on, zip lining.
I'm thinking aircraft carrier and teaching him how to fly small planes or something. I don't know. His mind's working though. So
really,
get ready.
But people can audition their dogs.
Well,
you think
we'll announce that probably early next fall when that time comes, and
we'll
I have no idea what it's going to be, but
but it's
we'll
on
see.
the website. I mean, you always have a lot of
Natural
good
Balance.
You're hearing some of the little barking. Yeah, there's.
Everything's on the Natural Balance website, and obviously the media kind of is anticipating everything they do.
Now, who's he barking at over there?
Oh, he wants to go ride. He hears the music, sees
fun.
The floats.
Now with me is another type of a dog, and what is your name?
I'm Stephanie Malone.
Stephanie Malone, and what's this dog?
This is Juice. He's a 2-year-old border collie.
Oh, now was he one of the diving dogs?
Yes.
Because that was another feature which made your float the heaviest float, right?
Oh, but the Guinness Book of World Records certified it. 84,300 pounds.
So you are giving them a little snack. What are you giving them?
Oh, these are the Natural Balance dog rolls that they just.
Looks like liver or something there.
It's it actually smells really good. It's
chocolate.
No,
it's not chocolate.
This is a beef roll that they just love.
All right, and so your dog did the diving into that pool,
yes,
right?
The dock diving.
And how did you train your dog to do that?
I got him ever since he was a puppy and started swimming him. I compete in the sport of dock diving.
You compete in it?
Yes, I compete in it. So when I heard about the auditions, I said, "Oh, we have to go because this is what we do." And I took him out. I'm from Las Vegas, and I drove out to California and tried him out, and he did really well. And he loves the water. Normally you don't see border collies in the water, but as long as he has a job, he doesn't care what it is.
Well, and I understand that the water in that pool was heated.
Yes.
To what, 70?
It's like 75, somewhere around there.
Oh, a nice little spa.
Yeah, and they also wore these awesome wetsuits we had custom made for them.
Oh, aren't they cute?
Yeah, so it keeps him warm and actually keeps him pretty dry. When we were done jumping, I took his wetsuit off. He was completely dry underneath. And Juice here actually has the longest coat out of any of the dogs on the float. So
they must have been so tired. I mean, to keep jumping and jumping and jumping and running around and around. I mean, all of them, yeah? Ron, were they tired?
They were tired, but, I mean, I had to drag them home.
They're loving it.
They love it. They live for it.
They are so addicted to this. I mean, they are total showmen and show women, aren't they? Look at these. You're so cute. Well, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll talk a little bit more about these great dogs that were so much the stars of the show. Always sniffing in your pocket for more of the snacks. Look at that. That's so cute. Cindy Dole here. You're listening to a special version of Home Wizards. We're live at the Post Parade, where we hope you'll come on down. They're open till 5. The weather's fine. It's not raining, so don't say rain. And it's a chance to see those floats in person and really appreciate it. You want to know the details, go to tournamentofroses.com. We're back right after this. And we are rocking and rolling, having fun at the Post Parade in Pasadena, where it's a little chilly, but it's still dry, and it's an awesome time to come and see and enjoy all the rose floats in person. In fact, it's a little bit of a dog day because we have the dogs barking. Yeah, those great bulldogs from the Natural Balance Float are here at our little broadcast tent here at the corner of Sierra Madre and Washington. And it's so much fun always having Ron Davis, who is really their coach and well, their daddy. Right?
Yeah, they sleep in my bed every night.
Who's your daddy? They sleep in your bed every night, really?
Yeah, they take it over.
Do they?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess a lot of us do sleep with our dogs. It's kind of one of those things. They're part of the family.
They're kind of like your family and your best friends, and they don't have too many bad days. That's
awesome. And in terms of next year, you're still planning what you're going to do to outdo what you did with the skim boarding.
Yeah, it's going to be our 4th year, so they've definitely become kind of like the fan favorite out here. A lot of cheers. Boy, it was loud yesterday when we took that corner. So Joey and Natural Balance have to keep the ball rolling and not disappoint. So next year is going to be spectacular.
Well, besides all the showmanship, I guess the message is to love your dog and to have that bond, right?
Love your dog and feed your dog well. There's obviously it's been proven now good dog food is really benefits your dog and cuts down on vet bills and just gives you, kind of like us, you want to feed yourself well and it really pays off, and just basically have a good time and make people smile.
And it seems, too, that whenever you see dogs that are exercised, I mean, these guys, you're hearing the barking in the background because they want to go back and do some more skim boarding, and that's their reward. Dogs want to impress you as the owner, and be active, and that's their reward.
Yeah, it really is. And I'm very fortunate. My 3 dogs just have a natural drive to, I think that the young ones have always fallen in Tillman's footsteps, and they try to compete with Tillman, and they just they're very active bulldogs.
So now, with your diving dog, what would you? And you competed. You came in from Vegas, right?
Yes.
And your name again is
Stephanie.
And your dog's name again is
Juice.
Have Juice jump on. And I watch. Now Juice is going to jump.
Juicy.
Stephanie is standing up, and Juice is going to jump up onto her chest and into her arms. Oh, she went.
I think it's the wire.
That's all right. But how long have you been training Juice?
Come here, Juice. I got him at 8 weeks. Hup. He doesn't the wire. I got him at 8 weeks old, and
what breed is it?
He's a border collie.
A border collie.
They're bred to herd sheep and cattle.
Right.
Yeah. So I got him at 8 weeks, and I already. Yeah, I know you want the toy. I already had competed in agility and dock diving and other sports, and so when I got him, I had him with the intent of competing with him and having him be my pet. So he's been in the water since he was 8 weeks old, just in my hands, and then when he got old enough to swim on his own, and entered his first competition at 6 months, and he just loves the water.
So from here is the hope to have Hollywood come calling. I mean, to get him in a movie or
that would be really nice if that happened. If not, I mean, we're just doing this because it's fun.
Yeah.
I had no idea that this was going to be as big as it is.
Yeah.
So I just came out here thinking I'm just going to do this with my dog. It's going to be fun.
And Ron, speaking of Hollywood, is Hollywood knocking on the door of Sully and Tillman and Rose?
Well, they get a lot of exposure, that's for sure. And, Tillman has 3 or 4 commercials under his belt. And
I'm thinking movie.
There's been talk of movies and stuff. I think, when you see like Air Bud and those type of movies, Tillman would be a natural, but no, nobody's knocked on the door yet.
So. Oh, come on, let's get a little screenplay going and make this happen.
You never know.
And are they driven around in a limo?
If you consider a Dodge Caravan a limo, then that's what they consider. They did get to go in limos yesterday.
Well, we got to get them. We got to keep them humble somehow, right?
That's right. They don't want his head to get too big.
Well, look at the crowd that's coming about because they love these dogs, and we sure love you guys. Thanks for coming over and showing us all the love that you have for these great pets that are stars, but they also are best friends, aren't they? Yeah.
They really are.
Yeah.
They really are.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you for having us.
And you're here till 5, right?
We're here till 5.
Every hour.
We're doing shows. There's a lot of dogs, so there's something always going on over there. Plus, Natural Balance is giving away their
treats
usual, all kinds of good stuff. So
awesome.
Thanks for having us.
All right, you got it. Thanks, Ron. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, Juice. Thank you, guys. All right, well, coming up next, we're going to talk about one of the floats that had a very serious message, and it was a beautiful standing ovation for the September 11th float. Of course, I'm sure you saw that, if not in person or on TV. You heard about it, and we're going to find out about the couple that really were the creators of this whole concept, because, you know, it'll be 100 years this fall, September 11th. As we broadcast live from Post Parade, you can come here in person and see the floats and appreciate them yourself till 5 tonight. I'm Cindy Dole. This is KFWB News Talk 980.